If you could have any superpower, what would it be? The question that brings weebs, geeks, dorks, and normies together. We've all asked this to somebody at some point. We have all thought about this question on our own while watching superhero movies, reading comics, or when talking with friends. Having the power to better our lives, the lives of others, or gain the power of the gods. Flying, super strength, reading minds, telekinesis, these are all the usual responses and the most boring. When anyone asks me what power I would pick, after my usual let me get one thing straight, if I had superpowers, I wouldn't be a superhero, I would be a supervillain. I would usually answer with hyperintelligence. This one power could get you, or at least emulate, most powers out there, usually with the one drawback of turning into the spite-filled Rick Sanchez. But anyone who knows me knows I'm already like that spite-filled asshole. That was until I watched The Umbrella Academy, and watched the most OP broken character I've seen in the longest time. The long-standing debate between Vanya and the boy number 5. Vanya in the show and the comic has the ability to manipulate sound. The show, which we will focus on from here on out, has bumped up her powers considerably from the comic. She can absorb the sound around her and convert it into deadly attacks, fly, project shields, and minor matter manipulation, to name a few things. Number 5, the kick-ass 6-year-old assassin in a 13-year-old boy's body. Watching the coffee shop scene said everything we need to know about 5. He has the ability to teleport around, replace objects at range, which depending on the limits of his power are broken in themselves. I mean, replacing someone's heart, if that's a possibility, come on. And as we see later, the ability to manipulate time. These combined with his intelligence and assassin training make him a force to be feared by anyone. These two, though, are but peasants when it comes to the true powerhouse of powers. Number 3, the rumor, Allison Hargraves. Her life is falling apart because she's used her powers to get everything she's ever wanted. I can't say I wouldn't do the same in her position, but I probably wouldn't feel as bad about it. Now she's refusing to use her powers, so we don't really get to see them too much in the first season. When she does finally get to use them, she gets herself injured. So I hear you saying, she just makes stupid sounds with her mouth. 5 or Vanya would crush her in a second. Yeah, well, because they weakened her considerably from the comic book. The writers have to write her powers out in some capacity because where Vanya has matter manipulation, Allison has reality manipulation. When you have the power to break the fundamental rules of the universe, you win. We see this in season 2 when she says, "I heard a rumor that I blew your minds," and then 3 soldiers' heads liquefy and explode. I'm no master of anatomy, but I don't think human heads do that in that fashion. There are still several things that don't really get explained and are probably only things I think about. Like, what is the range of this? Is this voice range? Does it work over the phone or PAs? I get why they aren't answering any of this, because they are keeping her from being what she was in the comic books, where she's even more powerful, or at least shown there. Maybe they will do this later in the show, but who knows. In the comic book, she's looking for something in the store, but they appear to be out of stock. So she says, "I heard a rumor you still had this in stock." And boom, they appear on the shelf. This is shown to a small extent with the "blew your mind" comment. I heard a rumor. 4 words that give you the power of a god. 4 words that, well, I admit right now that if I had this power, we would have cat girls and rabbit girls and all other kind of beast girls and boys. That's just a start. With her power, she can wipe out everyone else's power if she wanted to. Power that is only limited by your intelligence and imagination. There is no reason why she couldn't, I heard a rumor, to boost her intelligence and imagination to godlike proportions. Or even, I heard a rumor that I was invincible, or immune to damage, or could always speak. I mean, you could get creative with it. I mean, why not? What can't you do if you can literally will things into existence, or will things to happen with 4 little words? So next time you're watching Umbrella Academy, think that Allison seems like such a lame character. Remember that they limit her because she can say 4 words and fix anything. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you feel like I was wrong, leave a comment below or follow me on Twitch. I'll leave the links in the description, where I stream from time to time, or follow me on Twitter, where I don't really talk that much, but I'm there. Anyway, I am the Evil One, and I will see you guys on the next one.